I was at my job every day, so miserable, unhappy with how I've created my reality to be. This book changed my whole entire life, right? To where I ended up manifesting trips, money, experiences, people. I manifested so much the year of 2023 that I was like, whoa, what just happened? How you at? It's your girl Connie, and you are back watching another episode of A Freed Mind, where we take back the control of our minds and our reality. Okay, to all my new free minders, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that way you'll be ready to tap in when it's time to tap in. And all my free minders that have been here, just know that I love y'all and I thank y'all so much for y'all support. Now we're gonna get straight into this episode, okay? So, I want to talk to you guys today about how to actually communicate with the universe so that way you can manifest, or what I like to say, create your reality to be what you want it to be. Now, first and foremost, I wanted to talk about how I think that when we speak on the thoughts of our desired reality and we think on what we want our life to be like or what we want to create, we are too focused on just the intention. Don't get me wrong, it is very, 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 very important to be focused on the intention of what it is you want, because you need to be intentional. You need to be very detailed. You need to know what it is you want. So don't get me wrong on that. But I just want to stress the importance of something, which I will tell y'all here in a minute. But first, I just want to give y'all a little rundown on me, okay? So I am a young girl from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I have grown up as a middle child in a family that was, you would consider it to be middle class, somewhat poorish. And I grew up thinking once I hit the age of 18 years old that the way that my life was at that moment was the way that it would always be. And I carried that into my adult years, living in a state of miserableness, of lack, of uncertainty, unworthiness, no self-respect, things like that, right? I lived in those actual moments of my life, and coming into the realization of what I know now is the fact that I am a powerful being and you are a powerful being. When I came into the understanding of what I'm about to tell you guys about, it changed my life tremendously. It changed my life from living in a mind state of lack to abundance, to, oh my gosh, you mean to tell me that I'm here on this earth and I can do whatever I want? I can create whatever I want with the power of my mind? Shout out to 19 Keys, because he is actually the person who taught me this, who allowed me to know that it's 80% mindset, 20% skill set. And as long as I master my mindset, I can master any skill set. When I heard those words, when I tell y'all, coming to a girl like me who thought that my life was just limited to what it was showing me, allowing all my doubts and my fears to control my everyday, to hear those words, I really sat back and thought to myself, what? You telling me that if I just change my mind, I could change my reality? That changed my whole entire perspective on myself, on the world around me. And so everything started to change. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take it back a little minute to what I was trying to tell y'all before. How it is very important to be intentional with your thoughts and what it is you want when you create that mental image of what you want, right? How we communicate to each other is through words, through body language, through speaking, through talking. That's how we communicate to one another. But how we communicate to the universe is going to be a little different. And with what I'm about to say, this information that it's being put out there, But this is old, ancient, spiritual information that can literally change your life. It can literally change your life. And it took me almost a year and a half to be comfortable to even speak about it because I allowed fear to keep me from talking about it. But I got to the point where I'm just like, I don't care no more. I need my people to know this and to understand this, how powerful you are with your thoughts, your words, your actions. We are so powerful. Okay? And so, this information that I'm about to share to y'all is information that some people don't want you to know. People don't want you to know this, but I'm going to tell you because I'm tight like that. So I'm going to share this with y'all. We communicate differently from the universe. We have multiple ways of communicating, how we communicate, right? But the universe only communicates one specific way. And the way that the universe communicates, when you learn how to communicate with the universe, that is when you are able to create the reality that you want. You're actually communicating with the universe right now as we speak. But right now, as we speak, you might be communicating to the universe a reality you don't want. And so that's why this is so important. It is so vital to the creation of your reality and how you're creating it. Now, we are electromagnetic beings. Our thoughts and our intentions is our electrical charge that we put out into the universe, into the quantum, into the fifth dimension, right? Our thoughts and our intentions, how we become very detailed with that reality in our minds and in our thoughts. That is our electrical charge. Our emotions, how we vibrate, our frequency is our magnetic charge. The quantum field where everything exists, right, has a electromagnetic charge as well. We can call this um, the same thing that we have. And so when you become very intentional about what it is you want and very detailed about what you want, and then you have an emotion that you feel as if that thought and that detailed reality is actually true right now, when you feel that emotion of what it feels like to be in that moment right here right now, that's you creating a electromagnetic charge into the universe. That is you speaking to the universe. When you are able to walk around every day, because this isn't something that you just do once and then think that it's just going to work. It don't work that way. And that's something I had to learn the hard way, right? You have to walk in this same sort of a frequency every single day. The stronger the emotion, the more quicker you're going to bring this to you. Have you ever, think back on a time in your life where you ever knew that you wanted something? You knew you wanted something, whether that been a new car, new home, a spouse, a new job. You knew at some point in your life, okay, I want this. And then you this was unconscious of you, but you had a feeling of knowing. You already knew that that thing you wanted was already yours. And so what you did was is you didn't worry about how it was going to come. You didn't worry about when it was going to come. You didn't worry or stress the extent that you were trying to force that outcome, because deep down something inside you told you, it said, that's already mine. I don't need to worry about it. You walked confidently every day knowing that that thing you wanted was already yours. And that is how you communicate to the universe, by being very intentional, very detailed. But the most important part is the emotions that you permit out into the universe. First, feel what the outcome or that situation would feel like to be in it. But then as you walk away from that, and this is even more important, It's the emotions of knowing. It's the confidence of knowing that that is already yours to have because it is. Now, the mistake that we make is we can be very detailed. That's easy. We can be very detailed in what we want. We don't know how to feel what that feels like. We think that we have to wait for that to come to feel it. We think that we have to wait for something in our reality to show us that, hold on, wait, I'm getting closer to this. Or, hold on, wait, I actually received this. We think we have to wait for something in our 3D to show us that, hold on, I can feel these happy emotions now. That's the mistake that we make. And then the other mistake that we make is that we're able to be intentional and feel the emotions of what that would feel like now. But then when we walk away, and this is a mistake I made, where you walk away from that, but then now you're trying to figure out, oh my gosh, okay, what can I do now to make this happen? Or when is it gonna happen? Or how is it gonna happen? Or okay, I need this and this and this and this and this placed here. You worry so much and try to control how it's gonna come to you. When you, and it's a thing, you cannot control matter by matter. You can't control, you are matter trying to control matter. You can't do that. That's not how the universe works. The universe communicates by frequency, by your emotions, by your vibration. We all have an aura, right? When you walk into a room, or if you see somebody else walk into a room, you look at them and you be like, dang, they shine real bright. That's because not with your eyes you can see, but with your eye, you can see their aura. You can see their energy, and their energy is beautiful, it's bright, it's positive. You can feel it. You can feel that negative energy when somebody walks into a room. We have this energy that we permit all day, every day. And so when you're operating in a negative frequency, the universe is saying, well, this person is showing me unworthiness, or this person is showing me love. Now, since they're showing me love by their frequency, by their emotions that they're carrying every single day, now I'm going to go ahead and give to them exactly what they're asking for, because the universe doesn't know, or it doesn't discriminate against a negative emotion and a positive emotion. It doesn't discriminate. So whatever you're giving to it is whatever it'll give to you. I told you guys once before that the universe is your genie. Whatever you ask for, it will give to you. So you have to be careful what you ask for. And when you're asking for something by your vibration, by your frequency, how you move in every single day. When you're able to build up a certain level of a great frequency, or a high frequency, you then become confident with whatever it is. How you move is confidence. How you talk is confidence. How you think is confidence. It just is. And so you have to be aware of how you're communicating to the universe, because whether that is a negative emotion or a positive emotion, the universe communicates by frequency, by energy. So you have to be aware and be mindful of your energy, of your emotions. Anytime that you come across a doubtful thought or a doubtful emotion or whatever, some sort of a limitation, be mindful, accept it, right? Don't try to be like, oh, that's, I don't feel that way. Accept it. Accept that emotion. Give yourself grace, and then combat it with a positive one. So if you ever feel, oh dang, I can't have that, you're like, hold on, wait. Did I just think that I couldn't have that? Nah, that's not how we gonna move. I can have that. Why? Because I create my reality. Why? Because I'm powerful. Why? Because I got God in me. You have to combat it. You have to come to it with something that's like, okay, hold on, we ain't doing that. You ain't finna play with me like that. And that's how you gotta talk to yourself sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be like, hold on, that's how I talk to myself. I be like, what? We ain't even about to play. You don't even play with me like that. I don't even get down. Okay? And so somebody asked me for a book recommendation of something that changed my life. And when I say this one book changed my life right here, I'm not going to get too close to the camera because I don't really know. But I'm going to just try to show y'all. It's called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Okay? This book changed my whole entire life. First things first was I was at my job every day so miserable, so miserable. Just unhappy with how I've created my reality to be. And then I hear 19 Keys telling me that it's 80% mindset, 20% skill set. So when he said that, all the doubts that I've had in my mind left. They all left. And then by continuously, I'm like, okay, hold on, this man done really put me on something. Let me keep listening to him. I seen that he was reading this book called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And so I said, yep, gotta order it. I ordered this book and it changed my life. I was reading it not knowing what I was doing because there are meditations to follow along in this book. So I'm reading it, doing the meditations, not knowing exactly what I'm doing, right? To where I ended up manifesting trips, money, experiences, people. I manifested so much the year of 2023 that I was like, whoa, what just happened? When I say I manifested it so quick, it was like this. It was like within 1 month. I'm telling you, all of them came within 1 month. Every manifestation that I had came within 1 month of just reading this book, not knowing what I'm doing. And so once I manifested, then I became obsessed with knowing how did I do what I just did? I need to do it again. And so if you're thinking that I was able to manifest again within that year, no, because I became obsessed with it. I became obsessed. I started to crave. I started to feel the emotions of lack by craving, by thinking, I need to do this again. I gotta do this again. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's try to control matter with matter. It didn't work. When you read this book, be careful not to make the mistake that I made, which was I just read it because when you read this and you actually do the meditations how he says to do it, you're gonna naturally leave the meditations with with not trying to bring that reality to you because you're like, okay, whatever. It's how I was. I'm like, whatever, okay. Don't allow your first time creating something to put you in a space of now you need to control the next time you create. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to link this book down in the description on Amazon where I got it from. This book changed my life, and guess how much it cost? I think it's like $13, $12. $13, $12 to change your life. What? It might be a little thick, but I'm telling you, this book is good. Changed my life, baby. And so we're going to go ahead and get into the last little part of the episode, okay, where we talk about what we are not going to allow to control us, okay? Now, if you are new to the show, at the end, we all say, I'm going to have you guys leave in the comments what it is that you're not going to allow to control you anymore. Because whatever you cannot say no to in your life has some sort of level of control over you. That could be anything. It could be a belief. It could be eating a certain food. It could be watching a certain television show. It could be allowing yourself to self-sabotage. It could be believing in doubts. It could be anything. Anything you cannot say no to. Anything you cannot fast from has a certain level of control over you, and it controls your life in a certain way. If you can say no to it, now you have decided to take back the control that it had over your life, right? Because nothing outside of me I can control, but everything inside of me I can. I can only control myself. That's it. I can't control nothing outside of me. So with that being said, Why would I allow something outside of me to control me? So, on this episode, we are going to say no to having an intent, feeling the emotions of that reality being now, but then walking away trying to control how it's going to come. That's what I'm going to say no to. Trying to control matter with matter and allowing the universe to do its job in bringing forth the reality that I am creating for myself. Now, I want everybody else to go ahead and drop in the comments, what are you going to start saying no to? And also, if anybody else has any other book recommendations, let me know because I would love to read them. And yeah, so you have tuned in to another episode of A Freed Mind, where we take back the control of our minds and our reality. And I'm going to see y'all next time.